Rapper Cameron did a CNN interview about P. Diddy, which is going viral. And in the video, he left CNN anchor Abby Phillips stunned during an interview, which CNN calls it disastrous. In the interview, he was discussing the video of Puffy and Casey Ventura. And she asked him questions about it, and this was his response.
Thanks for being here. First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
did you recognize
everything
him?
I just said.
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your experiences?
I don't know like that. What do you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him. So.
And Cameron basically said what he said. He said everything in this video is egregious. When he saw the video, he said he was kind of upset because he knows Puffy, but they're not friends like that. However, the interview appeared to take a turn when Phillips reiterated the question. And that's why you heard Cameron say, I don't know him like that. What do you mean? Did I recognize him? I seen him. He said that he did it. And he told her, he said, I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or not. But he admitted it was him. So yeah, it was him.
Yeah, it was him.
So you could see how the CNN reporter basically wanted to get Cameron, throw Diddy under the bus. And he's right. Cameron is right, because why do I have to throw him under the bus when he already admitted his own guilt? So you need me to clarify what he just clarified on his own self by admitting it and apologizing? You see what I'm saying? So she was out of line for it, in my humble opinion. But that's what people do, especially media outlets. But they still want to try to find a way to throw shade on other people. And since Diddy is the topic of the shade, they want anybody they can to throw shade at Diddy. And that's why she went on through this whole thing and said, hey, I got a video I want to show you from your podcast.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Listen.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost going to bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But for me to tell you how Puff acted and all that, I don't know. I never was signed to him.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
And it was the podcast when Cameron asked Mace why he took him to Notorious Big instead of Bad Boy Records after securing a record deal. And he told him, he said, I saw you as a good friend, and I wanted you with somebody I knew would take care of you, basically. I wanted you to be with somebody that I trusted, which basically he was saying, I'd rather you be signed with Big and not Puff Daddy. And that's why she tried to come again and ask Cameron about Puffy's behavior in the music industry. And as you can see in the video, he was getting frustrated by the questions. And he still went on to say, I don't really know Puff like I know Mace. But he was smart enough to know that she was trying to get him to say something that he had no business saying. That's why he took to his Instagram afterwards and said, why the F they invite me on CNN? See, they go get a person, because even Cameron, he wasn't there. But you get him, and you try to get him to throw somebody under the bus, but he can't throw him under the bus unless he was there. And that's why we have to be careful with these high-profile cases, people, because they're trying to find a way to make sure that he don't get away. Which, in my humble pie, he can't get away. They already have the video. Even though we know that in LA they're saying that the statute of limitations is gone as far as the assault. But P. Diddy got all kind of other stuff against him. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, you know how you need a character witness to speak on your person? So that's what she was trying to do. Say, look, even his peers in the rap community, they're even speaking bad about him. That's what she was trying to get Mace to do. Since especially Mace was about to be somewhat a part of that label. So she wanted to get him to say something bad about P. Diddy. But she ended up picking the wrong person because, like Mace said, I really don't know him. I know who he is, but I don't know him like that. Mace knows him like that. Mace was signed to him. I wasn't signed to P. Diddy. So, people, we just have to be careful with media outlets, you know, because they try to get people to say incriminating things against other people, which doesn't make sense, especially in this case, because they have the footage. They have him admitting from his apology. So what more do you need than to just go through the court and see how the outcome is going to turn out?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Yo, who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I don't be sitting
Cameron,
around watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
thanks,
man, come on, man.
Thanks for
crazy,
joining
man.
us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me. You enjoy.
And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
Never seen the moon glow like
Hey yo, I never
this. Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never